You know what? We have been telling you for weeks and months since the American Iran crisis started, this literal war. They've been saying that there are peace negotiations. But I want you to remember that we reported on Friday or Sunday. I can't remember the day. Leave it down below. President Donald Trump was
Mm.
in the Situation Room. Now, anytime the president goes in the Situation Room, there's going to be a situation of brewing. Something is going to be happening, okay? He was preparing for strikes, they said. Now, everybody thought maybe it'll be Saturday or Sunday or the weekend because that's typically what he's been doing in this war. But let me tell you, just in about an hour ago, coming from Al Jazeera, President Donald Trump, as well as Yahoo News, has affirmed this as well. President Donald Trump and the U.S. military have resumed strikes in
Mm.
South Iran. Tehran is currently in talks with Qatar. Iran is going to have to decide, am I going to go hard on these Gulf states, or are they going to keep their promise? Remember, Iran said, if you strike us again, we're going to hit you somewhere that you would never even fathom us hitting you at.
Yeah, look, guys. Ah, man. They just playing with people's emotions. They playing with people's thoughts. This is why we say, or this is why I say, I would say, get in the market because
Mm,
yesterday we know it was a holiday, so most of the market was closed, and most of the market you could have made a lot of money with
oil,
oil. No,
not
oil.
oil.
Oil went down,
Okay.
so of course,
They're supposed to buy the oil when it went down.
yeah, of course. So oil, peace talks, it goes down, but you just can't trust what Donald Trump says. Like he just trying to make like you just gotta know him. He's a businessman. He knows how to move the market. So this is why I say, man, everything that's happening right now, your advantage is to be in the market. To be honest, so I already knew what was going to happen, and for real, it kind of got me too because I was listening to some videos. I was like, dang, Iran said this. Iran said they're not trying to have nuclear weapons and
Lies.
stuff like that. I'm like, wow. Then I'm like, hold on, let me just wait and see. Let me just be in the market. And then when I saw oil went down to 84, $85, I was like, oh yeah, they it seemed like they're peaceful. But after that, we see that what
Boom.
happened with the United States.
Yes, and get this, United States forces said they have attacked missile launch sites and mine laying vessels. Now, let's just
Hmm.
simmer and marinate on this for a moment because I can't imagine that Iran would be particularly happy about the mine laying vessels that have just gotten attacked. When President Donald Trump sent
Hmm.
out this mission to the military and said, we have to get to those mine laying vessels, understand the end game is take out any nuclear capabilities that are still there, take out any infrastructure that could potentially harm America in the long term, and then just leave so that hopefully we can just tie up this war and be done. But there are professors out there, one from China, I forget his name. Y'all leave a comment down below. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. He's super popular. He was on Diary of a CEO recently. He is anticipating that this war could actually go for 20 years.
Mm.
He actually anticipated President Donald Trump being in office, what happened with Venezuela, even the Iran war. And he is now stating this could be a 20-year war. And I'm going to have to agree with that. Because if
Mm.
we are just looking, it's going to look a lot like the Afghanistan war, where it's just, oh, peace talk, oh, fight, oh, this, oh, that. And then it just becomes something in the back of your mind that is just there, right? Like the Russia Ukraine war. We just know that's just there. We don't really talk about it. We're not giving updates, but in the back of our minds, Russia and Ukraine are at war. Well, that's now
Hmm.
America and Iran. And of course, Bibi Netanyahu is in the midst of it all. But of course, America is really the stage, like the front of the
Yeah,
war.
the media.
Israel's
Yeah.
in the back, maybe doing more like funding and strategy type of things. But America's the face of the war. And America doesn't mind that. President Donald Trump really enjoys that type of attention because it makes him look like the strong guy, it makes him look like, don't play with me. I will knock you all out. Okay. Now, again, top negotiators from Tehran, Iran, have traveled to Qatar already. So this happened. They probably anticipated it because, again, they have some Chinese infrastructure that can help them anticipate when
Mm.
these attacks are coming. Keep that in mind. And so they have already traveled to Qatar. Qatar is in the Middle East. Beautiful place. The capital is Doha. We almost flew there on a layover coming over to East Africa back in 2020, but we went through
Hmm.
Turkey, Istanbul. So they have traveled to Qatar to discuss points of contention and a potential deal to end the U.S. Israel war in Iran. Okay. Now, Iran has already explicitly stated multiple times that Trump, what he says, is not actually what Iran says. They are apparently allegedly saying that when Trump says there's a peace deal, there's something happening, or they've agreed to let go of their nuclear arms. Then Iran comes out and says, we haven't even spoken to you. We haven't even talked to you. We did not agree to that, because from Iran media, their thing
Mhm.
is the only way to end this war is to trade oil in Chinese yuan. We want the dollar gone. That's what they want.
Mm.
Number two,
Or weaken.
let us have our nuclear sites. Let us build nuclear arms. Let us have our uranium. Apart from that, there's not a whole lot of things in the deal that they're disagreeable on. Most other things they actually do agree with each other on, but those are the two that are detrimental to America that President Donald Trump will never agree to. And the leaders of Iran also will not agree to not do that, because they, again, have lost 40 leaders. The entire of their cabinet, all these people are just gone
Mhm.
seemingly overnight. So they have also gone through a lot. And then they have, had some horrible interactions with their counterparts in the Gulf states when they sent missiles into most of the Gulf states, Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, everybody. So they don't really have allies in the Gulf states. Not that they ever really did.
Mm. Yeah, the question is the Strait of Hormuz open? That's the question. That's the big question.
Mm.
Just going back and forth. The bigger question for the whole world is the Strait of Hormuz going to be open soon or not? As we know, back in, I want to say, the middle of April, they were saying if it doesn't open uh, before this date, the whole world is going to be affected until October,
Ooh,
and it
we
has
passed
not.
that.
Yeah, and it has not been open.
We're
So
past
this is
that.
going to be a big thing. This is why we say, you should have bought your plane tickets yesterday when oil was down, when
Wow.
things was
Wow.
uh
Wow.
cheaper. You get what I'm saying? When airlines could buy bulk oil in a way when the price was down. So this is
Wow.
what we talk about literally Sunday in a mature adult intensive. I was telling them, hey, I've been hearing peace talks with Trump. I'm not sure how true it is, but this is a serious moment where you might want to buy your plane tickets. Look at plane tickets tonight,
Yeah.
Monday,
Yeah.
and Tuesday, because oil prices is going to be down. So
Wow.
this is why we say, like, you got to be strategic. You got
Yeah.
to know what's going on in this war, in this world, because that's something that you can buy it low. Boom, get your plane tickets, you're good. And then the next day is going to shoot up for like $200, $300. And
Mm.
it's, man, that's a good feeling right there.
Yeah, when
That's a
you're in
good
the
feeling.
market and you're like, oh, this is great.
You buy it
Y'all
so
keep
cheap,
going.
yeah, and then you be like,
Have
oh,
fun.
I got it at this price now. Everybody else, oh, plane ticket's so expensive. Like my plane ticket was
Already
this
paid
amount.
for. It's already done.
I'm telling you,
I'm so
that's the
glad
way
you
to
said that.
go.
That's the advantage of the mature adult intensive. If you like this conversation, you like what he was saying, you would like to be in the
Hmm.
room with other expat retirees investors as they are making their high touch, high tier plans to exit America with the quickness. And you want to save tens and thousands of dollars. You want to save loads of stress. You don't
Yeah,
want to hop between America and Ghana, America and this, America and that. You want to make a stable plan in countries that will give you 5 to 10 year to 20-year residence permits. Go to www.journeywithusmovetoafrica.com/services. Read the enrollment guide, but I must warn you, today is May
oh,
26th.
we got 5
You have a
days.
couple of days left because we begin on the 31st. Once the doors are closed, it is closed. There's already a client in there, okay? We only allow 3 to 4 spots per cohort. Link in the description. Check it out. See if it's right for you. Stay safe. Hopefully, next time something like this happens, maybe you'll
You gotta
purchase
take
oil while it's
advantage.
down, or
Yeah,
you're gonna find some type of leverage, because this is the not the season to not have leverage. Okay,
yeah,
this is a bad season if you are not wise, if you don't have strategy, but it's okay if you're not wise. It's okay if you don't know the strategy. You may be wise in other areas, like at work or at something you do elsewhere, but find wisdom in your travel strategy, in
yeah,
your I want to exit America strategy. You don't exit and then you're just like on top of the world and it's like nothing's wrong. We are in a wartime WW3 scenario. Act like it. Put your money towards plans that prepare you for a WW3 World War III scenario. Everything else right now is just noise. Shalom, shalom. We'll see you in the next one.
Shalom, family.